Speaking of the weather, this weekend is a great time to get out there and enjoy the start of Houston Bird Week. Houston Audubon is preparing and partnering with several local organizations throughout the week to help you get excited about birds. Joining me now in Studio A is Houston Audubon Outreach and Engagement Director Kimberly Lobit, with more on how you and your family can enjoy and join in on all the fun. Good morning.
Good morning.
We were just talking during commercial break and during Justin's forecast, but don't tell Justin, that one of my first stories when I arrived here in Houston 3 years ago was to go down to Bolivar and talk about the migratory and how this is the largest migratory corridor in North America, or a fact like that.
Yes, we're in the Central Flyway, so we get tons of birds that are migrating. And in fact, we're in the fall migration period right now.
And it was incredible. I believe maybe perhaps it was the spring migratory season. So they were coming back from the south. They were heading back north.
Yep.
But it was remarkable to see, just truly incredible. Talk to us about how families can participate in the fun happening this coming week.
Yes, absolutely. Bird Week, this is our 6th annual year. It is starting this Saturday, so tomorrow, September 21st through next Saturday, September 28th. We have over 40 different programs and events that are going on throughout the greater Houston area. We have so many wonderful partners where we are hosting these events, and they are for families, they're for seniors, they're for young professionals. Everybody can come on out and have a great time.
Yeah, it is truly something for everyone within the family to enjoy. Is there a cost associated with these events?
So there is no cost for all of these events except for one, which is actually included in general admission. So you can bring out your entire family, your group of friends, and not spend a dime.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
When we talk about this being a family affair, an affair for everyone, whether it be friends groups or family groups, talk to us about the organizations, the different organizations that you've partnered with to make this happen, to bring this all together.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we have partnered with about 30 different local organizations, conservation organizations, businesses, and also the Harris County precincts. And so some of these events occur on a regular basis, but a lot of these are really special for this week in particular. For instance, tomorrow we are launching Houston Bird Week with our kickoff party hosted with Madres del Parque and the Harris County Precinct 4 at Burnett Balin Park in Gulfton. And we have about 10 of our local organizations that are going to be offering different types of giveaways and bird scavenger hunts. We're going to have face painting, cultural dance performances, because we're also highlighting Hispanic Heritage Month during Latino Conservation Week. And then following that, Frosttown Brewing, which we absolutely love them. They've got a few events going on this week. They created a special beer only for this week. It is the Ruby-Throated Humming Beer, which is a cherry limeade Kolsch, a German-style beer.
Oh, Justin, you hear that?
I did hear that.
Oh my goodness, we're like two beer aficionados in here.
Great.
We hear beer and our senses are awake.
Awesome.
That sounds like a lot of fun. And also too, this is a really great opportunity to learn about birds within the greater Houston area. And I know it was on this assignment 3 years ago, I learned that birds have a very special place. They play a very special part in the greater Houston area. Talk to us about people not familiar with what birds mean to us. Explain the significance here.
Yes, absolutely. So we've got some really awesome resident birds that are super important for this region. In fact, there is a official city bird of Houston, which is the yellow-crowned night heron. It's really unique. It lives in the waterways and it eats a lot of crustaceans, crawfish, and little crabs, because birds are important for our food web. They are so integral for our food web. They're also really great at eating all of those little pesky bugs and mosquitoes right now,
right? Yeah.
that are eating
We're
us
just talking about those.
Yes, but they're also indicator species. So they let us know if there's trouble in a certain ecosystem or habitat. Is there a lot of pollution? What's the water quality look like? So it brings attention to that, so we can really zero in and focus and make that a healthier green space.
And it was during this assignment too, I realized how big birding plays a role in our economic economic factors here throughout the city. The tourism that it attracts.
Yes.
I was talking with folks from Japan who had come here to see the migratory seasons take place and the different birds that they can spot. So
Yes,
really,
yes.
truly incredible.
You're absolutely right. Actually, Houston Audubon, we own and manage 17 sanctuaries in the greater Houston area. Majority of our sanctuaries are located at High Island. That is because that is a stopover place for most of the migratory birds. So they only spend about 1 to 2% of their time in this region, but that is incredibly critical time that they're spending. They've either been traveling for hours or days on a time, so they need food, they need water, they need a safe place to go. And High Island is where a lot of them are. And so we get visitors from all over the world to come out and see those amazing species.
Is it too late to spot any for the fall migratory season?
Not at all, not at all. So we are in a fall migration. In fact, at our headquarters, which is at Edith L. Moore Sanctuary, that is located in the Memorial area, we just saw a pair of Baltimore Orioles that were hanging out on their migratory path. So absolutely,
cool
you can
is
see them.
that?
A lot of them travel at night, but you can definitely spot them during the day as well.
Yeah. For more information, where can folks go?
So more information, HoustonAudubon.org/Bird Week. We also have Facebook, Instagram. Check out our whole list of calendars, our calendar of events, and we can't wait to see you there.
Yeah, and we'll make it extra easy for you. If you're like, wait, what was that URL? We'll put this on our website.
Great, thank you.
Kimberly Lobet, thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you for having me.